Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and it's time for a Super Bowl Sunday shave 2020. Well, it's going to be Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. I already have my jersey ready to wear. I'm going to be going to a big Super Bowl party. You get to choose numbers. You do you pick the numbers, and then at the end of each quarter, if you're lucky enough to have the numbers, you win money. So I'm here that San Francisco or Kansas City is favored to win by 1.5 points, but we're going to have to wait and see how they do. And I know probably half the country's voting for Kansas City and the other half the West Coast, but I'm on the West Coast, so what can I do? I got to root for the 49ers. All right, the Rams didn't make it. We're going to be trying some new products today. I'm going to be trying for the first time. In fact, I just took it out of the box. It is the one blade hybrid razor. You saw me do a shave with the one blade core. That has a plastic head. The hybrid is their best seller. It has a steel head, and I guess it's the same pivoting head or the same head that they use on their Genesis, which is like a high-end expensive razor. My only negative that I saw on this razor, it shaved me real good the other time I used it. The only negative I saw, and it's not really a negative, but you're limited to the type of blades that you can use in there. It comes with a feather. So I'm going to be loading this feather. I'll load it in a minute. That's my only concern. If you were able to put in, if you're able to put in, DE blades, might be a little different, but as far as I was concerned last time, the shave was pretty good. All right, someone requested I try this. They say in a lot of the barbershops, they use this as aftershave. It's got the Barbershop scent. It's Stephan 320. And I ended up buying this off eBay. You can buy it by the gallon too. I guess the barbershops have it in a pump container by the gallon. And one of you requested this. And sometimes if you guys request something and it's easy for me to get, I'll go on eBay and I'll purchase it and I'll try it. But sometimes some of the things I just can't get, or the price is just outrageous. But this was pretty reasonable. I think it was like $6-7. And I'm going to be using this as an astringent before I use an aftershave balm. I had done a lot of classic videos or classic cologne videos, and someone said, can you try the Burberry of London aftershave? I found this on eBay. Only problem is I tried to put a link in this video, and now it's like Burberry Brit or Mr. Burberry. This one's a little harder to find. I'm gonna, inside the description of the video, you can see what the scent profile is, but yeah, it's very fresh, very, very fresh scent. So we'll be trying that. I'm going to use Proraso pre-shave today. Proraso White shave soap. And when I went to the Big Shave Southwest, the first Southwest last year, PAA, Phoenix Shaving, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, had a big table. There's all these vendors just with tables and tables of stuff. And what struck me is that it just came out at the time. It's the Solar Flare synthetic brush. I ended up purchasing it and I really enjoy it. I've used it quite a few times. I'm going to be using it today because it's been staring at me, and I'm going to give it a shot. All right, let me pause a second and we're going to get started. I thought I'd get more shaves in this week, but I've been doing an irrigation project in my backyard. I've got a garden going and I wanted to hook up some sprinklers, and dug the trenches, got all the sprinklers hooked in, and my dog thought I was burying something that must be of interest. He dug it all up. So, son of a gun. So I was wrestling with that during the week. So here we are Sunday, finally a chance, and I need a shave. It's time. All right. It's been cold and windy. Yesterday it was very hot. It was about 80 degrees. Wind was blowing. So it's spring, you know, almost. Pollen. I'm digging in the yard. Oh man, I started getting the sneezing again. Allergies. I'd rather have allergies than a cold though. All right. That'll clean your sinuses immensely. Proraso. Wow. Menthol. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta load this blade. I'll leave this pre-shave on there. Let me get a blade out of here. Feather blade. I'll do this without cutting myself. It's a single edge. So of course one edge is sharp. And one edge isn't. I'm going to grab the dull edge. That's what the blades look like. And they just slide right in the back, right down that slot. Let's see here. There we go. Right in. Looks like it's pretty good alignment. All right. All right. Man, that one I hardly use at all. That one's still full. All right. You don't have to soak the synthetic, but I wanted to wet it. I get the Kensurfs brushes from DS Cosmetic, and they're in China. And, I think last week you saw, I think it was on Tuesday, I did a shave with the red brush, and I asked the lady I deal with at DS Cosmetic, hey, what are the specs on that, or the links, so people can find that? I have not heard back. Usually they're prompt. It's been about a week and a half, so I hope that they're not affected by that coronavirus outbreak out there, but oh my goodness. You got the corona outbreak, got poor Kobe passing away in the helicopter crash, all those poor people that, died with him. Oh my God. My prayers go out to all of you, all the families, and everybody over in China and everywhere else in the world is affected by that virus. I hope they get it under control. There's some cases in Orange County here popped up, I'm told. The last one I remember was SARS, and then the bird flu. I was in England when the mad cow disease was out. All these events. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. And you're supposed to be able to press pretty good with this, but I'm gonna I don't want to cut myself. The pivoting heads such as this and the leaf razor are really good, I guess, if you're wanting to shave the back of your head and you can't see or shave your head. I know it could be kind of difficult. Okay, didn't wipe it all down. I'm gonna have to do a couple of passes on that, or I'm gonna have to press a little harder, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, I held the angle a little stiffer this time. Still a little bit of stubble. We'll do 2 passes. Got about 90% off on the first pass, so we'll hit that 10% on the next. They ought to have Super Bowl on February the 16th, so that way the next day is Washington's birthday and we don't have to go to work. You're gonna tie one on today, man. You gotta go to work tomorrow hungover? Oh man. Now, I'm not going to have an alcohol hangover, but I'm going to have a food hangover because I believe it's a potluck. It's like 50 people coming, all this food. They're going to be barbecuing, so I know I'm going to eat like a pig. And I'll feel it tomorrow. pass number 1. And I purposely, let's get some more soap whipped up in there. So that way you guys don't say, hey man, the soap is thin. Proraso. I do prefer the green. I haven't used the red that much. The white is my second choice. What's your favorites on Proraso? Are you like me, go with the green? Or do you like the red or this white? And I know I've got soap on my ears. All right. I won't by the end of the shave, but I do now. The handle's easy to hold, guys. I can tell you this kind of handle here, I can really grip this thing. It just falls into place. Hear the feedback? Now we're talking. I'm really digging in here. This was a DE razor, one of mine. I'd have cut myself already if I used that much force. For a while, I thought it was going to be San Francisco versus New England Patriots. We'd have the East-West rivalry going, but now we've got West versus Midwest. Right? Would you consider Kansas City Midwest? I am told it is very hard to cut yourself with one of these. Perfect. So there you are. The hybrid with the metal head, pivoting razor. My only, like I said, the only thing is just the variety of blades, and there are probably other blades besides that feather you can use, but that's what it comes with. And a feather is a great blade. I used to have the Burberry Brit cologne. I think I used that up years ago. Yep. No Burberry Brit. We'll see how the aftershave balm works. All right. Some Stephan 320 Astringent. Yep, barbershop-ish. No real burn. Good for the skin. It says good for the scalp, too. Soother for the face, body, and scalp. New improved with vitamin A, D, E, pH balanced. That worked pretty good. All right. Some balm. Oh, now there's a cologne scent. Oh, man. Very nice. And I did not cut myself. All right. Have fun watching the Super Bowl. I know some of you guys in the UK and Europe, I mean, you're watching it too, you know. Hey, man, any excuse to bet. But I don't know. Well, since San Francisco's favored to lose, if you bet on them, you probably get some good dough. I've never bet on the Super Bowl straight bets in Vegas. I don't know how that works with odds, but I think you got to beat the point spread. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I've got some more blades, more razors lined up to try. Another mail call arrived. I haven't opened the packages yet. I got about 3 of them, so we've got some new shaves waiting to happen. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.